For my micro-adventure, I decided to take a friend for his first overnight backpacking trip in the Hells Canyon National Recreation Area. During my 21-mile overnight backpacking trip in Hells Canyon, I had to rely on my foundational knowledge of backcountry skills to enable my friend, who had never been on a backpacking trip before, to act. I was patient and understanding of his skill set. I made sure to demonstrate proper water management, food intake, proper camp placement, and many other skills that were foreign to him. I ensured to offer him the opportunity to practice these skills on his own, with helpful supervision and guidance. In this instant, I was what the textbook would refer to as a designated leader, as he did not have any of the skills to perform this trip on his own. The moment we set in for the night, the weather took a slight turn. It began to rain. My stove that we use to boil water requires natural fuel found on the ground. Utilizing the rational model of decision-making, I defined the problem. Our means of preparing food would be jeopardized if all of the sticks procured from the ground were wet. I then gathered relevant information. There were plenty of sticks under a small standing of pine trees. I considered priorities. We needed dry fuel to start a fire in the morning. I considered options. The sticks below the pine trees were the best choice. I listed solutions. If I gather plenty of sticks now and place them under my rainfly of my tent, they should be dry in the morning. I evaluated solutions and consequences. The consequences of placing the sticks under my rainfly seemed negligible at best. I decided to implement the decision of placing the sticks under my rainfly shortly after the evaluation. I re-evaluated my decision shortly after and felt confident with my choice. I did not realize that relying on wood-powered stove for boiling water can be idiotic. I cannot help it though, it was too much fun. The land management agency responsible for the area my friend and I accessed was the Hells Canyon Recreation Area, the deepest river gorge in North America. This is a part of the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest. I could not find any non-profit or non-governmental agencies that support or help manage the land. However, I did read into the Hells Canyon National Recreation Area Comprehensive Management Plan, which detailed a very structured strategy for protecting the area. I abided by the leave no trace principles while accessing this area. I made sure to plan ahead and prepare for the trip. This included calling the ranger stations for advice. I was informed that primitive campfires were not allowed, but small enclosed wood-burning stoves were permitted. I also was informed that this was an excellent time of year to access the area. I traveled and camped on a durable surface in a pre-existing campsite to further prevent erosion in the area. I ensured that myself and my friend packed out all of our trash. I did not take anything from the environment that I found. I respected the wildlife. We did not have any encounters with wild animals. I made sure to not leave any food behind for them to take. I made sure we were respectful of other visitors.